Once upon a time, under a sky full of twinkling stars, in a small town in Germany, a baby was born. That night the sky was so bright, it was as if the stars were greeting this special baby. His family named him Albert Einstein. Even as a baby, Albert's eyes would wander around the world, observing every little detail. While other babies played with toys, Albert watched the lights and shadows dance around him. One day, as he lay in his bed, he noticed a beam of light reflecting on the ceiling. Why does this light shine like that? He wondered. His tiny heart was filled with questions he didn't yet understand. This small moment was the first spark of magic growing inside him. Curiosity, a magical force, began to live in Albert's heart. And this force whispered to him that he would embark on a long journey to understand the world. Years passed quickly and Albert grew older. He was now a schoolboy, but school wasn't easy for him. While other children learned quickly, Albert seemed a little slower. His teachers would say, "This boy isn't paying attention." But inside Albert, his curiosity grew stronger each day. He wasn't like the other children. He thought deeply about everything. One day his teacher scolded him, "Albert, stop dreaming and focus on your lessons." But Albert's dreams were like a hidden treasure in his heart. At home, his mother encouraged him to explore music, and his father taught him math games. Albert began to unravel the mysteries of numbers. To him, numbers were like magical keys, unlocking the secrets of the universe. Every question had an answer, but it took patience and deep thought to find it. Every night, Albert would look up at the sky and whisper to the stars, "One day, I will discover your secret." Albert grew into a young man, but his curiosity never faded. In fact, it grew stronger with each passing day. He spent his days buried in books, filling his mind with great thoughts. One day, Albert imagined himself flying on a beam of light. What would I see if I travelled as fast as light? He asked himself. This wasn't an ordinary question. It was the beginning of a grand adventure lying deep within his heart. Albert immersed himself in books. He spent his days in libraries and his nights gazing at the stars. Light, time, and space became his closest companions. He played games with them in his mind, making discoveries. But these games weren't just for fun. They held secrets that would change the world. With each day, Albert inched closer to unveiling those secrets. One day, Albert made a discovery that changed his life forever. He had unlocked the secret of how light and time worked. This discovery was so astonishing that the world held its breath to understand it. Albert said, "Bourdon, time is not fixed. The faster you move, the slower time goes." Everyone was amazed. This was a big secret, and it was one of the greatest gifts Albert gave to the world. But he didn't stop there. One day, Albert developed his famous equation, E=mxc2. This formula explained how energy and matter are connected. It was such a groundbreaking discovery that everyone started to know Albert's name. Years later, he won the Nobel Prize in Physics, the highest honour in science. Albert had become a hero who unlocked the mysteries of light. Time went on and Albert grew old, but his curiosity never left him. In 1955, when Albert Einstein took his final journey, he left behind a tremendous legacy. The world of science was much brighter thanks to his discoveries. He had unlocked the secrets of the stars and ventured deep into the universe. Albert wasn't just a scientist, he also worked for peace. After the invention of the atomic bomb, he spoke out against its use in war. Science should not harm people, it should be used to make the world a better place, he said. Albert Einstein's discoveries and ideas still shine bright in the world of science today. Thanks to him, we now understand time, light, and the secrets of the universe. And his story leaves us with this message: never stop being curious, never stop dreaming. Who knows, maybe one day you too will reach for the stars. Albert Einstein's story teaches us to chase our dreams, ask questions, and always stay curious. His tale reminds us that no matter how hard things seem, we must never give up. Maybe one day you'll make a great discovery and change the world too.